You know, occasionally you pick up something in the literature and you just go, oh my word. And it just has an impact on you immediately as being the next stage. And such was the way that this little JAMA article hit me, entitled BodyonaChip Reveals Multi-Tissue Interactions During Drug Exposure. Now, what's this all about? Well, it turns out that you can generate these organoids of different organs. Take cells of those organs and you can grow them in culture and they will three-dimensionally grow to be like mini organs. I know that sounds sci-fi, but that is being done. Now what happens if you take those mini organs that are organoids of those organs of a human body and you connect them together into a system so that you get kind of a body on a chip? So you've got, in this particular example, the illustration shows a liver organoid connected with a cardiac organoid connected to a lung organoid. Now, does this sound like systems biology to you? Then they introduced into the system different substances and see if the substances are manipulated, metabolized in different ways when those three organoids are connected versus when they would put that substance into one and only one organoid at a time. In other words, is there crosstalk, cross-communication among these different organs that changes the physiology as a system versus what you would expect if you're doing just one tissue evaluation at a time, which is, by the way, historically how a lot of research is done. One tissue, one cell type at a time. And it may not be surprising to you to learn, lo and behold, when you have these things connected together, body on a chip, you get a much different effect than if you examine each one of those organoids and the influence it has individually. So this is a way now that individuals are starting at a basic science level to model systems biology at the physiological level and the crosstalk and intercommunication among different cell types, tissue types, and organ types. And by the way, it's very interesting that if you grow these tissues on two dimension, like on a plate, so you have those cells and you grow them on a plate, so there's just two dimensions, you get an entirely different effect than if they're grown in three dimensions and they become an organoid, a little miniature organ in three dimensions, has a different function than if they're just grown as a cell type laying on a plate, meaning there's structure and function at every level that's associated with how things interact and maintain whole body function. Exciting next chapter in our understanding of interaction and convergence and emergent structure and function.